All right, Bomb First Family, what's up? I got a special guest with us on the line today. He may not call himself special because he don't like me, but it's all good. I got Ayatollah Marv, the brother that y'all know in the YouTube world as one of the oldest Pyrus from Compton, from the city of Compton, I call it. He may say Compton, but he's a guy that y'all know I go back and forth with. Y'all heard me and him go at it a few times against each other, but I actually do have a lot of respect for him because I know when he was really in the city of Compton, and I know of his legendary status that he had with a lot of people from the community, even on both sides of the law, meaning from my dad and Yuri Taylor and some of the other fellow cops. He even cool with Omar Bradley, politician from Compton. And then he also deal with the youngsters. But he also, the reason why I really like him, only reason I talk to his ass is because he was a right-hand guy or real close to a gentleman that I had a lot of respect for. I'll let him tell us that story as well. A guy by the name of Shaheed Muhammad, rest in peace. Captain, they call him Captain is what they mainly call him in Compton. And him and Shaheed was very close. But anyway, I heard Marvin on the show talking bad about your boy Reg about a few days ago on my boy, that dude. I thought we was kind of cool. I thought we had a truce. And so I heard those two talking about me and I said, hey Marv, what's up? What's up? And he said, yeah, I've been mad at your ass, Reg. And I'll let him explain it, get it off his chest. And then he and I gonna go in and go back and forth. But he talks shit to me. He ain't one of those niggas that bow down to Reggie. And y'all know me. And so, but one thing I got to do say, no matter what, I still got respect for the nigga. I might not agree with some things. I might be mad at him sometimes. He be mad at me. But you gonna respect Marvin Kinsley, or Ayatollah Marv. I call him Marvin Kinsley. That's what I know about. But I know y'all know him by Marv, Ayatollah Marv. Y'all gonna respect him. If you don't do nothing else, you better respect this nigga. So, or black man. I know he don't even like that word, nigga. So I got Marv on the phone. He'll tell me why he's been mad at me and disappointed, and we'll talk about that. And anything you got to say, Marv, appreciate you. Go ahead and tell it. Shout out Do Sims. I heard what you said on that little show with him about you gonna expose me on something. Reg can't be exposed, dog. But I did tell you on the Man of the Word between the conversation with you, me, and Spider had, that I did put out some information that you got DP'd by your homies because of some incident that happened. And that was inaccurate. I'm not going to say that you were DP'd, but I do stand by that some dudes did jump you behind that and hit you in your jaw, and you went to the infirmary and got that taken, but you did not snitch. As I said before, you just said that you fell off the bunk. And so that's my apology to you, DM. And that's where we're staying. Hopefully that's good enough of apology. Because I did put out that you were DP by your own homies, and I know that bothered you. And so if that ain't good enough apology, then I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead and have your way with Reggie, and give me some more content. Brother Marv, sorry about that long intro, but let's go at it, man.
Man, go ahead. Yeah, man, good looking out, Reg. You know, I'm the oldest active Pyro.
Okay. I didn't know how to say it, but I got you.
Yeah, I'm the oldest active. I say I'm the oldest active Pyro.
Okay,
and
respect.
The only one older than me is really Harold Bowen.
Okay.
So, and he's in recluse. He's kicked back. So I'm on the street, on the ground every day.
I can say that. You was at my the Pyro walk. I remember seeing you on that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a stay in the city. Been in the city since the 50s. I mean, I was here before anybody else was. Yeah. Not anybody, but.
Well, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I've been paving these streets ever since the Spook Hunters and the Minutemen. So I ain't new to this. But to the point with me and you, we had an agreement with somebody close to Yosemite Sam, right?
Okay.
Your cohort, Yosemite Sam claims that he gets all his information from you. Now, allegedly, because I wasn't there, and somebody close to him that comes and tells me what goes on in his little bitty world.
Okay.
Goes on and tells me that the first thing that was about a year or so ago, when me and him first get into it. Well, I just said he wasn't from Compton.
Okay.
He took offense to it and said that he was going to knock me out. And I'm like, so allegedly.
Now, you talking about the person that me and you got on? I got you on the phone with, and we had that long thing, or we talking about the other?
Yes, yeah, that person right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can say his name if you don't want to say his name. I respect that, but you can.
I call him Yosemite Sam.
Okay, got you.
Okay. 100.
Okay.
But his name is Mac Leroy Jones.
Right.
But anyway,
okay.
He goes on to tell some, these gossips that, Reg told me that he was just some old nigga, was a sherm head. He wasn't never nothing in the community, and I didn't have to worry about him, right?
Well, that ain't never came in out of my head, but you ain't got to worry about him, and definitely not that you're not from Compton or old head. There's nobody you have to worry about. I have never said that about you to anyone. Yes.
Yeah, so I mean that's the rumor where they saying that this dude got this battery up his back. What Reg said and how Reg told him, that don't even trip off dude's old. And and me and you had talked. I never said anything about that,
Yeah.
And then it came up to me that when this Keefe D thing jumped off, they said that you had put him up on Keefe D, and you and him was getting ready to bail Keefe D out and do Keefe D's life story and make a movie out of it.
Yeah. Well, anybody that knows, and especially the people over here on Bound First, know that I've been against that. I've been speaking against that. You know how I play both sides of the law. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one. I have even contact and worked with the DA office to stop that from happening for whatever reasoning. And this is not something I'm saying behind his back. This is something I done bragged about on this YouTube channel before, that I'm not letting that happen. I got a video of saying, y'all thought I was gonna sit back and let that happen? So I was not working with him on that. Only thing that I said that a lot of people didn't agree with, and I think I even heard you speak on, and you kind of was like, Reg, all money ain't good money. Where I say I will never stand in the way of a man's business decision, but I don't agree with it. And that's what been my stance on that, bailing Keefe D out the whole time. And from anybody, but definitely from somebody that was supposed to be around Death Row, and that, I don't claim no red or blue or anything like that, but definitely supposed to be from a Paru card or a blood card.
Right. That was a big situation with me, especially after this. And then you put Chumley on after me, you had talked, and you told me that this Peckerwood John, that him and old boy, the fat rat, put the thing up on Twitter of me and
I can't let you call my boy. The John is my partner. That's my guy that's on the phone with me right now. So I can't let you call him a Peckerwood. He is a white guy, but he's a good white boy.
Okay, but you when I called you about it, you said you didn't know anything about it, that it was John and D-Dog, and you had it taken down.
And did we have it taken down?
Apparently you did. I never. And then the next week you have Fat Boy on your show, John H. Reg. I got D-Dog on the phone. Oh, D-Dog, where you been, man? I ain't talked to you. Oh, this.
And he did call out of the blue on that particular segment because he worked with John. Him and John had did some interviews together, and I hadn't spoken to D-Dog, and that's when I put him on the show, and then he said what he said. And that's why I let you come on the show and say what you got to say. But that did happen like
and so
that way.
like me and you had just discussed that, and it's nothing in no court report, nothing that I ever say that I gave anybody a gun. Nothing says that at all. The only thing that says anything about a gun is a police report that the guy that got injured said that Suge had a gun, was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Brother Marv, let me just say this. I go back and forth and talk shit about Suge, but if there is any record out there, you will see that I have always been a supporter of whatever you did for Suge not to get that judgment against him. It's unfortunate, and I apologize to Terry Carter's family, but you know, for it not happening, and I wish they would have went at the Wonder Brothers or somebody big like that. But I did always say, if that's what Marvin went and told the truth,
and indeed I did.
Correct.
Suge got it. I never went there. Like, okay, again, Yosemite Sam gets on supposedly after he talked to you and said that I went into criminal court with Suge and testified.
No, Suge wasn't even at that hearing, so.
It was never that. I've never been in a criminal court. If he called me and said he needed some help. Now he was just with Terry's family.
Let me say this. Let me say this right here, right quick, because I have to be truthful on this part. D-Dog did supply us a picture, and I don't know if it was put up or not, that he took of you in the courthouse testifying for Suge.
Yes, sir. But that was for a civil case.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. And it was for the civil case, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the criminal thing. I don't know anything about you.
He was there too. I didn't even know who he was.
I'm about to say. Let me just clarify that, because I know that's big for you. I have never testified or said not testified. I have never put out here that you did anything on a criminal case. It was always about the civil case. Yes.
Right. Suge called me and asked me, he said, man, these dudes is trying to kick me when I'm down. I would have went to the criminal case because I knew that what happened was an accident.
Exactly.
But
yes.
It was a straight out accident. And they crossed him.
I agree with you 100% on that. Yes.
And he said on whatever he did wrong, he took his punishment. Suge is the only one. Everybody talked that shit about him, but he ain't told on nobody. Everybody tells on him.
Yes. I agree with that.
So yes, I did. I would go to court for any of my homeboys, just like I would shoot somebody for them. I would go to court. I would lie for them.
Well, yeah. I don't think you were lying in that situation, but yes.
I mean, whatever it is,
you would do.
I
got you. Yeah, I got you.
Whatever I said, the dude that I said it about had whole immunity from the DA.
Yeah.
So he had immunity no matter what if you talked about dead bodies. The state just wanted to get Suge so bad, just whatever you say is okay. He did a Woody.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So that was my point, and the way this dude, man, this nigga's a snitch, and they're like, man, Reg told him that, he got some more paperwork.
Now he said that publicly, or you said you heard this from people?
Allegedly. He called me a snitch the other day. That's what got me on the
so this been going on still? I didn't know this has been going on still. Okay.
Yeah, that's just last week. When I'm just repeating what he said and got back at him. And now I'm like, Reg, me and him, we supposed to be.
Have a truce. I tell everybody that. John on the phone, I said, I don't talk about Marv. I don't respond to Marv. Me and Marv got a decent understanding. I'm in a good place with Marv. That's always been my,
And every time something happened, your name is brought up. I'm like, well, Reg still doing it.
Well, everybody think I'm his. He has this research department and everything. He called it, I forget the name, the exposers. And for some reason, everybody think I'm a part of his exposer team. Right. Now, I'll be honest, there has been
every information he got,
and that's not true.
Everybody believe you giving it to him.
And that's not true. That's not accurate. I have helped him with things like finding a photo and stuff like that on Do Film and people that become my enemy and stuff. But that'd be about it. And he has helped me with things. Well, he had got me on the phone. I had an issue with this Crip dude talking about I got molested and shit while I was at their row, and that's why she'll fire me. And he got me and him on the phone, and the dude ended up saying, yeah. So we had helped each other with people that we didn't know each other, but I'm not his only person that he deals with, and there's very, very few things that I have turned over or helped him with. And it's usually somebody that I have a problem with.
For sure. I mean, and that was my whole situation, because like I said, after the interview you did with Chumley, I tried to call you. You never called me back. You said, Marv, I'll call you. You text me, I'll call you right back. That was in March. I ain't heard from you until the other day you text me.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, and I thought it was good because, number one, we Facebook friends, but two is because when you had even shot me this picture that I'm going to post up, because I just want to show homage to somebody that I got a lot of great love for.
Captain Shaheen,
Yes.
I mean, I don't care what is going on. We still from Compton.
Correct.
You dig what I'm saying? I respect you because I respect your father.
Correct. Okay.
I've been here, and whatever we go through, even in prison, whether you're a Crip or whatever you are, when we in prison, we from Compton. That's how I grew up.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't no outsider, man, if they ain't, no, I don't look at life like, you can say who you are, but keep it on your side. So I feel like no matter what, once we say, okay, cool, you know what happened with you and my family, I know what happened with me and you, and over the years, we healed it out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, bro, it's bigger than that. Let's just move on because we grown men now. Correct. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let me address one other issue that I do have out there, just so if you hear about it, and it's old, it's probably 6 or 7 months ago, but that I did mention on you or said something. I don't know if I said your name, but I did talk about when you said, and I know you addressed it, and I know you and one of the guys from the neighborhood had a conversation about this. How did your conversation go, or did you get clarity on when you called the mob guys Palm Oaks? Because that was the issue that I honestly thought.
I got out. Okay. We were at a funeral.
Go ahead.
After, just like I said, after you talked, after you had Chumley on, then you get CJ on there, and he goes into some stuff about he don't know Ayatollah and not this and this and that. And
okay, so you did hear it. I just wanted to make sure you knew about that. Okay.
And I saw him at Chip's funeral. Yes. I went to China Dog. I knew who he was. I asked China, I said, man, where's CJ? Me and CJ went and talked, and I'm like, bruh, I had talked about that a year and a half ago, and me and Mob James and Mob B talked about it, and I went back to Boss Talk and straightened it up. Okay. And what happened is, when I was in Youth Authority in YTS, Big Junior them from Palm and Oaks, they would start Palm and Oaks Crips, right?
Okay, yeah, Linwood gang, yeah.
And I had one of my relatives, he stayed on Josephine. And they was Linwood Crips, right?
Correct.
Now, all I knew at that time in 72 was Ludus Park.
Correct, or East Side.
And I don't even think Ludus had started then either. Because I got caught by case in TS and went to San Quentin. And all I knew was Palm and Oaks and Linwood Crips. Was Linwood. I didn't know where it started, and just like CJ said, well, at Carlin, the line goes on this side. I told him, bro, before I got out, I didn't know nothing about the mob. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he's like, oh yeah, well I didn't know that. But man, I'm 74 years old. Then he gets to telling me, oh man, I used to be at your mother's house. Me and your brother Henry. He my younger brother's age. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct. He did tell me that too. Yeah.
And he Elm Street. Oh yeah, you was the one was in prison all that time. Yes, I was.
Yes. And that's what I say about anybody that asks me about you. To be honest, and maybe I said when I knew Marvin, he was mainly known as a BGF, major BGF player. Is what I know. Yeah. That's what.
And explain that it wasn't no. Pyru's Street Boys was bank robbers in the 60s and 70s. Yeah. when I caught my case in YTS and went to San Quentin, everybody from Compton was BGL.
Correct. Okay.
The first gang members came to San Quentin.
Well, they were very much respected in Compton. I know that, but yeah.
Man, we all everybody from the family from Compton was hitters, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
We didn't take no shorts at all.
Either y'all or when the Panthers was over there on Atlantic Drive. Yeah.
You know, so that's how I go back. And then when I saw it was no revolution, and I got out of prison,
okay,
and I seen putting them working, and these dudes was progressing. I went over to Fruit. My first two kids are from Pyro Street in Fruit Town.
Okay.
And when I saw Roscoe them and Gay them selling PCP on on Cherry Street, man, I went into PCP and shit. You know, hell with the revolution.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got into Pyrus as an economic behavior. Ain't nobody ever jumped me in no gang.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You hit me, we gonna be enemies forever.
Yeah. Let's switch
and me and you, we came into it. You came up on another dispensation of Compton police.
Correct.
I go all the way back to Bunton and Webb in the early 59, 60.
Who were my administrators in my thing? It was my lieutenant and my commander-in-chief. Those two.
They was my juvenile police. Only two blacks could deal with us.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like I'm glad we got this out, so I can have a genuine understanding. Because you know how rumors are.
Yes.
And people get rumors and incite the same thing that happened with me and Slick. Man, that didn't have to happen, but Yosemite Sam again, Bill, it should have been him. But doing this little pirate walk, me and Slick was able to talk and work things out, because we got more in common than we got apart.